Hi everyone, and welcome to the last in our short videos around the customer and why their feedback matters. So today is all about being a team player. And the truth of the matter is that we are so busy as a team, being busy, that very often we actually take our eyes off the most important part of our day and our business, which is our customers. Now, you may look around and go, what? Everything I do is about doing my job, and isn't that for the customer? Well, it should be. But here's your question. Is what you're doing now either keeping a customer or getting a new one? If it isn't, stop. Just stop. What needs to happen is we need to have a look at everything we do every day. Is it focused on the customer? Is it enhancing their experience? Is it taking your customer service levels to the next level where you're going to keep the existing ones and gain new ones? Is it that kind of busyness? Sometimes we as a business are so busy being busy that we forget the focus of our busyness should be on the customer. So start off by asking yourself, am I being busy for the customer? Now, really important thing to remember is that just like any sporting game, we are all on a field. And when we're on the field, we're in a team. Our team is this side, the opposition is that side. Now, all of us have got opposition. Every single one of us has a competitor out there in the market. Just like in a game on the field with a sports team, you've got the team this side, you've got the team that side, and we're trying to make our way towards the other try line. Let's say in rugby, it's a try line, or the goals in soccer, we're trying to score. And so we're trying to move closer and closer to that point of scoring, which happens to be right at the end of our competitors' space on the field. Now, in business, we talk about market share. And if you think about a field, market share is like a field. When we move forward on the green, we're actually gaining market share. And that is what we need to be doing as a team every day. So what market share do you own? How much do you want? Your competitors have customers that could be yours. So there is market share to be gained. There is green to be gained. What is at the goal? What is at the try line? It is keeping the customer happy. And the closer you move and the more effort you put into keeping your customers happy, which is the goal point at the other side of the field, the more market share you are naturally going to gain as you move into that green. Does that make sense? I really hope so. Because when you are on the field in your business, you're on the field. You are exactly like a player. You have a role, you have a place, you have a position, and you need to roll that position out and what its purpose is on that field, like a rugby player or a soccer player or any other team sports player would do. You own that role and you owe it to the team to fulfill that role 100%. If you want to be a great player in your team, you got to make sure you keep your eye on the goal, which is about keeping the customer happy, and you are playing alongside the other players next to you on the field like a true team player. And just like when the ball comes to you, you own that ball in a soccer game or a rugby game or a sporting match, just the same way, we have to take that customer, and when we have it in our possession, we've got to hold on to them, we've got to cherish them, and we can't let the opposition get them. Now, let's talk about the opposition. The opposition is hungry. They want your customers. My question is, who's hungrier? Are you hungry to keep your customers and gain new ones by taking theirs? Or are they hungrier than you? If they're hungrier than you, they are waiting for you to slip up. They're waiting for you to make a mistake so that they can intercept that ball, grab the ball, and make their way towards the goal or the try line. That is exactly how it is in business. In business, we talk about opposition getting the thin edge of the wedge into any mistake you make. This is your reality. We've got to make sure that when we have the clients in our possession, we look after them so well that the opposition cannot get the thin edge of the wedge into it when that customer is in our possession. Okay? Really important. You need to be that team player. We talk about it as being an MVP. The MVP is the most valuable player. If you want to be a most valuable player in your team, you need to think about the teammates next to you and the try line ahead of you, the goal ahead of you. You need to make sure that when that customer is in your possession, you are doing everything you can to delight them so much that they feel like they're cherished, they feel like they're being held close to you, and that you are looking after them as you take them to that place where they're happy, which is your goal. By doing that, you're going to gain market share and you're going to be a most valuable player. Remember, when they are in your hands, when you've got them around you, ask them questions. How do you like our business? What do you like about our product? What don't you like about our product and our company and our service? How can we make our experience better for you? How can we make things such that you want to make sure you keep coming back and tell others about you? Don't be afraid to ask questions. How do you feel about our service? How can we make it better? What can we do differently that would make you do more business with us or encourage other people to work with us? Those are the kind of questions that are going to bring you great feedback. Now, don't just sit on that information. An MVP takes that information, tells the leadership about it, and lets that feedback make changes in your business. Celebrate the good feedback and allow the constructive feedback to help you shape and model your business around your customers that are your true employers. Thank you so much for joining us in this series of short videos around the customer and why their feedback is so important to us. I've thoroughly enjoyed sharing it with you. My name is Adele and I run The Reviewer.